Hello, this is Sandra Brown of Happiness Past 60. Actually, I'm 80 years old. I'll be 81 in December. And I've had a lot of people asking me about skincare. I don't think I use an enormous amount of stuff. When I look on YouTube at all the skincare and things people do, I'm like, oh, mine ain't too bad. I don't do too much. But I do think you need to do something. Now, I've been asked a question about, have I ever had a facelift? At the end of this video, I'll tell you, okay? All right, but right for now. I did do one skincare, but this is kind of an update because I'm a little older now. I'm not sure if I've changed much on what I've been doing. A lot of the things, I'm going to move this up just a little bit. A lot of the things that I use, I actually was watching Little Poet and I use it. I don't know what she's using now, if she's changed or not, but she's tried a lot of these things out. So she has very nice skin and she's in her 60s and thought I'd try them, okay? So one of the things, and I had said this before, that I was at a dermatologist getting this spot right here above my eyebrow. I gotta go get it off. I haven't been to a dermatologist for a very long time. I'm starting to get these bumps on my forehead and some like brown spots, and they're kind of getting in my scalp. It's very irritating. In fact, I'm gonna do it because when I get through with this video, I'm going to call and make that appointment. I keep putting it off because I'm thinking, oh, I don't know what my face is gonna look like. I don't know what they're gonna use. I'm just gonna ask for suggestions from them. So, anyways, when I did go one time to get that spot off, when I lived in Indiana, because I'm now living in Tennessee, I seen on the counter as I was leaving the CeraVe, and it's a hydrating facial cleanser. I use this every day. And I will put a link on for that. It cleanses, hydrates, and helps restore the protective skin barrier. Okay, for normal to dry skin is the one I use. Right. So, yeah, I really like it. My skin is not dry at all. I've never had a big problem with dry skin. I just, so I'm not sure how that'll work for you guys, but sometimes, I suppose in the winter when, with the dry air, you would have, but this really seems to do the trick. And since the dermatologists are recommending it and they got it on their counter, I thought, what the heck, I'll try that. So at night, I use a retinol moisturizing cream. This one is made by EBANEL. Dermatologist recommended. Once again. So they're saying this is, and they're all saying it's very important to use retinol. So that's one thing I use, and I will put a link for this one also. Actually, that's at night all I do for my skin. Wash it, use the retinol. I'm trying to think if I do anything else. And then I use an eyelash growth serum. I've been using this one. I think I'm gonna switch. I'll let you know about that. I don't know that it's doing much. It comes with this little thing. After you put it, a string of it longer eyelash root line, you put it on. But use something for your eyelashes because they really do get thin as you get older. I used to have such thick eyelashes. I remember as a teenager, they were accusing me of wearing false eyelashes. And I remember I couldn't even wear my glasses because my eyelashes would hit on the lenses. But when you lose all your hormones and stuff, they get thinner. The eyelashes do. I always have a hard time saying eyelashes. I call them eyelashes. My sister always laughs about it. And I'm sure she's listening and seeing me struggle to say it. All right, so also, my husband, Mr. Bill, he had this already. This is the Arnica Bruise Lotion, Arnica. I also put a link for that. And so in the morning and at night, I rub it. I kind of check my arms in the mirror and wherever else, and I'll rub a little bit of this. I get the bruises on my hands and arms a lot, but I'll put this on it. I don't know if it's helping or not. I'm just being honest with you, but I do it because he already had it. It does seem like it does help them to go away quicker. I don't know if it's the lotion or it's the rubbing a little bit on that bruised area. It gets the blood out of there. I'm not sure. I'm just probably being too honest, right? I don't know. All right, so in the morning, I don't use the cleanser in the morning. In the morning, I just use water and a clean wash rag and just wash my face off because it's already clean from the night before. And then I use vitamin C. This one is ROC, R-O-C. Try to see if I can read it, yeah. Vitamin C, I use this. And it brightens your skin. I do see a difference, I think, in my skin using this. I really do. It does brighten your skin up. Once again, that was something Little Poet was talking about. I think she's still using it, and she did say, too, that she could see a difference from that. Okay, after using that, I let that dry. You know, kind of dry, and don't do it right away, but okay. This product here, I don't know if you can get it or not. I haven't tried because it came in a box because there's a lot of little businesses in Israel that I order from. And so once a month I get this box and they just put some beauty products in there that they make themselves. Small businesses there, they're struggling. And so I just use a lot. If they send me something hydrating, this is all natural hydroactive rose sugar jelly mask, anti-stress rehydrating mask with rose and honey. And who's this made by? ITAMAR. I'll put this like I put it where you can see it good. But I'll look to see if possibly it's on Amazon. And you could try that. But, you know, it doesn't have to be this, but any kind of moisturizer after you do the vitamin C in the morning. And I shouldn't do this now because I do want to do something about hair growth. But I have been using this for years. It's actually minoxidil, but it's this one is made by Amazon and it's cheaper. And I use the 2%. This I will talk about later when I do the one on hair growth. Because, but the reason I'm mentioning it now is morning and night I use this on my scalp. And they don't say to do it, but I do it. I use it on my eyebrows. Now, right now I've got the stencils. If you want me to talk about that for makeup later, I might. But I use this on my eyebrows, and I'm not saying it's going to give you piles of eyebrows, but you can wash your face, you still have eyebrows. They're a lot other than what they are now. But I can't seem to get the ends of my eyebrows to grow hair. So, but this part, it does get thicker using this. Any place you're losing hair, you can use this. And that's actually about all I do in morning and night with my skin and my hair. I'm trying to think. I think that's about it. I probably should. Supplements. Yes, I do take supplements. Um, I'll have to do a video on that one too, right? But this one was just what I put on my skin. So I'll do a video on supplements I take. Try to get plenty of sleep. I know I'm supposed to drink water. I struggle with it. I'm doing better than what I used to do because I probably didn't drink anything. But you know, when I was young, we just didn't have, the water wasn't good. Had so much fluoride and whatever in it. It just tasted horrible. I don't even remember seeing my family drink water. We drank, you're gonna laugh about it, but you'll remember it. We drank Kool-Aid, probably because the water didn't taste good. But then some people got used to it and they loved it. I was raised in Hammond, Indiana. Yep, water was not great. Even here in Tennessee, the water is really good, but I taste the fluoride in it too. So yeah, I drink bottled water. So that would be good. I think that's very good for your skin, to hydrate your skin. I'm trying to do better with that. Okay, so if the rest of you want to leave now, you can, because I'm going to do some chit chat. And I was asking you if you would please subscribe and like. I found out that when you click like, that really does help with my videos going forward. And share. Okay. Now, let's see. Do you remember me talking about I'm afraid to drive here in Tennessee, and I'm struggling with that? Well, I made some progress. Now, I had a new friend who, she has this breakfast group that meets at the golf club. And her name is Norma. Hi, Norma, if you're watching. And she invited me for lunch. And there's not that many restaurants open on Saturday, I guess, afternoon for lunch. And so she said, oh, the one that's open is Stagecoach restaurant. And I'm like, oh, where's Stagecoach? I have to drive there, you know. But I thought, I'm not gonna let that stop me. And I looked, and it was 20 miles away. To me, it could be 100. It's the same thing. And so I had to look at it on my phone, you know, and use for my GPS. I looked to see where it was at and how far it was, and then when Mr. Bill and I had to go somewhere the day before. Oh, I know, we had to go for my checkup, and so from there he drove to the Stagecoach and kind of familiarized me a little bit with the roads, and he's just so sweet that way. He helps me out and encourages me to drive. But he's home all the time. We got one car, and it's just so nice because he knows where he's going. But it's not good for me to not drive. But doggone it, I did it. I drove there with no trouble at all. I used my GPS, familiarized myself with the road before I left, and I thought, you know, I'm a good driver. I'm getting familiar with these roads a little now. And when you're not driving, you start out like trying to watch where he's driving, and then I start thinking about something else. Or, you know, I'm an artist, so I'll see a grove of trees and I go, oh, I could paint that. That would be really pretty. My mind just gets off of where we're going. And so I felt so good that I got there on my own with no trouble and back home. See, Norma, you didn't know that, did you? I didn't say a word to her about it. We had such a nice visit and getting to know new people, and I'm going to do more of that, meet different ladies, one-on-one. Because I think as human beings, we want to be known and to know people. Everybody seeks to be known. I guess that's why we like to tell people things about us. We just want to be known. And, back home, my old friends, they knew me well. But I'm here and, people don't know a thing about me. So it was very nice. And her husband has been having some mental decline in the dementia area. And my husband who passed away, we were married for 40 years, and he had Alzheimer's. And so I just totally understand what she's going through. And I was able to help her and hope to continue to do that. And she helped me by just getting to know her and her getting to know me. And she doesn't know, but she helped me to drive. Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's see. I went to my doctor. I started to say the name. I went to my doctor and had a checkup since I've had that heart attack. And isn't that scar doing good? Huh? And it's not covered with anything. And my heart sounded wonderful. And the artery, the carotid artery sounded very good. And this side so far sounds good. Nothing been done to that side. We took Mr. Bill to the eye clinic because he's been having this heavy watering of his eyes. And we were thinking about him maybe getting his surgery to bring the eye up. As you get older, sometimes the bottom of your eye droops, and then the water just runs out instead of running into your corner of your nose and maybe out your nose. And he didn't seem to think that Bill needed that. He said his dry eyes, and said most people when you get older have dry eyes, which I've struggled with that, but mine are doing so much better. And so we're using drops. You're supposed to do it 4 to 6 times a day. We're trying to get all that in. It's hard to get that many in. And then there's a gel that you put in your eyes at night, because he said he's not closing his eyes totally. I think I've been told that too. I'm not closing my eyes totally. I don't know what I'm doing. I must be peeking. I don't know. Okay, last night. Well, let me think what caused it. I don't know. But I think Mr. Bill is messing around with the alarm clock doing something, because it wasn't projecting on the ceiling. I think our electric went out just briefly, real quick, and back on, and it kind of messed the clock up. So when he did that, somehow had the alarm go off in the middle of the night. And then it kept going off, and he kept hitting snooze or doing something. It was doing it over and over. Finally, I got out of bed and was like looking for my glasses. I had to go in the kitchen, find them, and came back in, and I got it fixed. Then it was lit up in the front, which he didn't want. We have one that projects on the ceiling. I love that thing. He does too. Love those clocks. They're really good. But anyways, maybe I should put a link on for that. Love that clock. You can you just open your eyes in the middle of the night and you look up at the ceiling and you see the time. I don't know why we like that. But anyway, so then it was lit up in the bottom of the phone, which he didn't want, but he was able to figure that one out. So between the two of us, and so we managed to get back to sleep. Oh, we bought a big yellow mum at Costco. It was really big. And we woke up this morning and the deers had eaten at least half of the blooms. So I might suggest to you that I just looked outside and my neighbor lady is using the weed eater around my yard. Don't know why. Right when the last time I was videoing, she was using the leaf blower. She just likes to work around the yard, bless her heart. Okay, because we have somebody that comes out and does this for us, so but she just enjoys it. All right, so anyways, if you have mums and you have deer, you might want to put those in at night. I didn't know. I have white mums that are blooming in the yard, but they don't seem to like those. But they must like the lemon, maybe they're lemon flavor, the yellow mums. I don't know, but they've been eating those. I've been doing some walking about 5 times now, and taking the dog with me. Mr. Bill has been getting kind of short of breath. We're gonna go see about what's going on there. But so I've been going by myself with the dog. Just so steep. It's so steep here in Tennessee. And so sometimes I have to just stop for a minute because I'm quit breathing through my nose and I'm through my mouth trying to get my breath. But I know it's really good for me because I need to do that. I'm going to do it again today too. I'm thinking about taking the phone with me, have you walk with me. Would you like that? Okay. And like I said, I am going to do a hair video soon. But I better quit here. And just want you all to know I appreciate all of you who are subscribers. And if you've been watching and you haven't subscribed, please do that. Please subscribe. And may God bless all of you and give you peace in your lives and joy. Heal your bodies if you need healing. Draw you closer to Him. And just bring joy and happiness and peace and healing to all of your families, all your children, grandchildren, your friends. Love all of you. God bless you. Until we meet again. Bye-bye now.